So good. So juicy. So melony. So, guys, welcome back to another episode of XLSurvival. We have a few things to talk about. If you're asking yourself what you just saw, I got this juicer here. You can throw melons and apples and I think something else in it too, I can't remember. And you get juice. But the thing about it is bottles can't be stacked, so even though it has great saturation, it's horrible to carry around because you have to carry them around individually. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to think of it. I may just have a stash of them like sitting around my base, so if I'm around my base, then I can drink some melon juice and I won't be hungry for like 15 minutes because it has such great saturation. But if I'm out and about, then I'm definitely just going to stick with steak. Also, I moved our enchantment table over into this wall here because it used to be sitting over there, which was just kind of in the way and made my base look cluttered. I think it looks nice right here with that, especially with that light right there. So yeah, that really makes my base look a lot better. Also, let's see here. Let's grab some wool. And I think, where is it? I think we can grab this and get some red dye. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, well, that's too bad. I may deal with that later. There is a plugin. Here, let's see here. Yeah, it definitely says that 67 are loaded, which means that the plugin should be in here. Let's see here. Redstone. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I will look at that later. I installed, well, originally, back when I was starting up making XLSurvival, I had a plugin installed called Proximity Sensor, but it broke when I made the update to 1.7 before I officially released it. So, we don't have it, but if we did have it, and it looks like there is a way to actually get it in. You have to get an older version of the proximity sensor plugin, which doesn't have all the features, but it still works. And so I was going to build one and install it like right under this block here, and so we wouldn't have to have a lever here, and just whenever you walked past, then it would open and close automatically. But I don't know, I'll have to look into that off camera. The other thing we have to talk about is, so, the developer Slime Fun got the sword of beheading working. So I went out to our nether fortress. I actually set up a little base in the nether with a portal to the nether fortress. You can actually have portals in the overworld that will go into the nether, which is kind of funny because then you don't actually need the nether portal. You can just have one of these color portals. But so I got enough heads, wither skulls, to make a wither, and I also have some more as well. And there's a way that you can battle the wither that actually you don't even have to battle them. So bedrock, the nether, if you dig like all the way up to the top of the nether, then there's bedrock on the top. And you can actually put a piston down and then place the wither right on top of a piston, and then you can push the wither up into the bedrock once you spawn them. However, it's kind of like when you get to the bedrock at, well, here I might actually be able to demonstrate. When you get to the bedrock in the overworld, then you know the bedrock's not completely flat unless you're on super flat. It's actually kind of sticks up. Well, the bedrock in the nether kind of sticks down. So when I pushed upward with the piston, when I spawned the wither, not all the heads were submerged. There was like one head left that wasn't stuck in the bedrock. And so, see how it's kind of not even. And so, well, that's an issue. But anyways, the wither, since he wasn't fully submerged in there we go. Okay. Since the wither wasn't fully submerged in the bedrock, he actually got free and basically just destroyed my nether base. And now he's just roaming free in the nether, and I can't really kill him because you know how you can shoot the wither with a bow, but once he gets to half health, then he gets a shield that stops him from taking damage from bows. So I get him down to that point in the nether, but then he won't come down for me to hit him with a sword. Plus I'm fighting him in the nether, so there's ghasts all shooting at me, and then there's zombie pigmen around, so I don't want to accidentally hit them with my sword, and it's just a giant pain. Plus there's lava and fire everywhere, and nether rack has like some of the lowest resistance for against like pickaxes and explosions, so it blows up really easily. So it's just a nightmare to have to fight the wither in the nether. So he's roaming around there, and so until I get like a super weapon or I get a jetpack, I think we're just not going to go into the nether, like at least through my portal in the base here. So I actually deactivated it because I actually thought about this today. You know how mobs and other items can come through the nether portal if you put them in the nether portal? Well, I don't want the wither to somehow come through the nether portal, so I shut it off. Also, I just don't want other people to go in there and then end up dying, because every once in a while people just come into my base and use some of the slime fun machines or use my portal for some stuff. But yeah, I will be back when we have something else that we're going to work on, and I think I'm going to go check to see if these proximity sensors are working. Okay, so I figured out how you make the proximity sensor. I was doing it correctly, except you don't do it in the crafting table. You got to place the wood down and then the wall, and then it builds it right here. Let's see here. Okay, I think that's good for now. Well, that's not activating the sign. Oh, it is. Yeah, we should set this to be farther away. Set it to 10. It's really slow. So 10 is the longest range. Yeah, I don't think we want to activate him from back here. Let's set it to like 6. And people will just have to wait when they get to the gate. Yeah, that's good. So now we don't have to manually deal with a lever. We can just have it activate itself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and I've been out hunting monsters, and I finally have gotten 3 ender pearls, which means I can craft an ender bow. So we're gonna do just that. And this allows you to teleport when you shoot arrows. So let's shoot up there. There's actually going to be a bit of lag because whenever you're near that proximity detector there, the server kind of lags a bit. I'm still trying to decide whether we'll keep it on the server or not. Let's let the server catch up here real quick. Actually, what's this? This is not Bakaj 2000's hideout. Aha. So he can spy on me. Let's see where that is. Oh yeah, right there. Kind of funny that I haven't noticed that before. We should do something to it. Let's go grab some signs. Though, I don't know if we'll be able to get in because the server... Oh, well, gates still work, but other things don't seem to work. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I guess it's working now, so let's try it. Oh, I think you need something... Oh, you need ender pearls in your inventory. Use it. I didn't realize that. Oh, well, that's useless for now. We'll just leave that in there. Okay, let's make some signs. I think we actually might already have some. That's not what I wanted. Not there. No, I think I used them on something else. Okay. And then what's something that we could give him that would be annoying? What's something that we could just fill the hideout up with? Because we could fill it with obsidian. Yeah, let's just fill it with leaves. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll leave some friendly signs. I wonder how many other people also have little hideouts around my base here. Okay. Because even though we have the spawn hub, it seems that people like to congregate around my base. Okay. Let's actually destroy that. Okay. Wait, will these actually decay? No, because we've placed them, so I don't think they will. Like, we've sheared them and then replaced them, so... I hope it's raining outside. I think. What's something witty you can say about leaves? Oh. Thought you... I think you need to leave this hideout. Winky face. That's a really bad pun, but it's funny for pranks. Hopefully, once everybody kind of gets established on the server, then we'll be able to just have some friendly pranks that go on that aren't like destructive or trolling or anything like that, but we can just have some fun with little things like that. Really, that right there, I really appreciate that, because that little hideout there and then me being able to respond, because that really initiates that, and I really want to kind of get that started. And then also like Todd's little things that he'll leave, like how he left that giant head of his head outside, which is a sheep's head because that's his skin. Okay, what am I doing here? In fact, we should go do some pranks of our own, but I can't really think of anything to do. We could put leaves all over the rest of his base, because we put leaves in his little hideout there. Let's see here. We're not gonna put leaves in his whole base, but part of it, I think. Okay, let's head over here. We'll just start with this. Let's actually not like completely put it like just flat. That'd actually be easier to get rid of. Then we need to act like this is some kind of infection, okay? Like it's getting up and like coming over the walls here and spreading out. And then spewing out of the windows.
Light is not enough. We could burn like a flame through the atmosphere. Yeah. Starlight, it's calling us. Leave the ghosts of our past in the stratosphere. Oh yeah, yeah, it's calling us.
Okay. And that should be good, I think. I don't know, the bone meal doesn't look like it added too much, but we don't, I mean, then again, we still don't want to make it look horrible and make it just a complete pain to clean up. I'll just add some general bit of messiness around here. This should be like where it's coming out of, so this area right here needs to look really full of it. Okay, that's cool. And then I guess I need to head back to our base because we need to go grab another sign. Okay, and then let's grab a sign, and we're gonna go back to his base, and we'll actually here. Let's put multiple signs here. Let's put warning, some kind of infection has taken over Bockage's base. Beware, you might catch a virus. You might catch the virus too. Okay, and then I'll put one here. Looks like something has taken over your base. Okay, and then we'll go out of the base here, and we're going to put a sign like right here. Some sort of infection is taking over. Stop it while you Okay, and then depending upon where he comes in, he'll see different signs. So that way he kind of gets a message. And then maybe, hopefully, he'll go back and go to his little hideout by my base, and he'll see the leaves in there as well and kind of get the theme. So I'll be back when we have something else interesting to do, depending upon how much time we have left in the episode. Okay, so I think that's going to be the end of the episode here. The episode is actually going a little bit long, and so I'm probably going to have to cut some of the original footage down a bit, or fast forward through some of the building the little redstone proximity sensor over there. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the episode. Give me some feedback for a idea for the name for what we should call the server, and just give me some general feedback about how I did on this episode and what you think I could do better, or some suggestions for something I should do in game here. So maybe I could do something on XLSurvival that you suggested, and hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Later.